This is Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerantz. So glad that Sergio Calderon is here. He is with the Richard N. Slawson Southeast Occupational Center. It is part of the Los Angeles Unified School District, and it offers courses for adult and career education. How is it, if I may, that LAUSD is offering adult and career education?
LAUSD has a division of adult and career education. It's had it for as long as I can remember. And the three focus areas are English as a second language, career technical training, and of course help people earn their high school diploma.
And we'll talk about those. I remember a few years ago, Governor Brown was talking about potentially transferring adult ed to community colleges. That's not going to happen now, but it's kind of interesting background.
Yes, we are working with a cohort. It's three K through 12 districts.
Right.
And
not just LAUSD?
No, not just LAUSD.
Who else?
It's Montebello Unified.
Oh, nice.
Actually,
Which is the second largest district in the county.
Second largest district, I believe you're correct. Los Angeles Unified School District.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
it's a third one. Okay. It's all good. I don't want to push you.
And of course, the Los Angeles Community College District as well. So we're working together.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. So let's talk about the three areas. I want to start with high school diploma and or equivalency. At your center, you offer both.
Exactly.
Explain.
Anybody can come to our school. It could be what we call a concurrent student, somebody that's maybe already enrolled in high school, maybe they didn't get a grade that they needed to get into college. They can come to the adult school, retake that course, get the credits, and earn.
What about credit recovery in case for high school specifically?
That's exactly what we call it, credit recovery. So we have that aspect of it, or anybody can come, any age. We have no limitations, and take the classes that they need to earn their high school diploma.
So is there a distinction between the diploma and the equivalency?
There is a distinction. To get the high school diploma, you need to you need to complete the state requisites and the district requisites. To get the high school equivalency, you need to prepare, take, and pass an examination.
Let's talk about English as a second language. You have several sections of English as a second language. And I would mention, it appears to me that the high school courses, we'll call it, and the ESL courses cost $0.
Exactly.
That's nice.
Yes, ESL, English as a second language, is free. Adult basic education, that is, if somebody's not reading at the level that they need to read or don't have the math skills that they need to have, that program is free. And adult secondary education, to get your high school diploma or to prepare for the HiSET or equivalency exam is also free.
And the list of classes you have for English ESL, I mean, there's no question you are looking to serve the needs of so many different levels. You have beginning low A, beginning low B, low AB, high A, high B, high A. I mean, you're going through all levels to make sure you capture folks where they are.
We like to say that we have a pathway. Somebody can be here, not speak a word of English, learn to understand, speak, write in English, better their writing ability or their reading comprehension ability through our ABE program, prepare for the ASC academic program, get their high school diploma, be prepared to go to college, or be prepared for a career through our CTE program.
And explain what ESL, what does it look like for those that haven't been in a class? As I understand it, Sergio, it's not as if they'll put Spanish dominant students in Class A and Mandarin dominant students in Class B. All students are together, is that right?
Exactly. We have, so Slawson Occupational Center is one of 11 schools throughout Los Angeles County. It's located in the city of Bell.
I forgot to mention that, yes, thank you.
And we do serve the southeast area, which is Bell, Huntington Park, Southgate, although anybody is welcome to come.
So presumably more Spanish dominant, but not necessarily.
Well, yes, presumably more Spanish dominant, that is true, but also we have many Middle Easterns in the city of Bell, so a lot of Farsi-speaking students.
Wow.
Yes.
And so how does it work? Because I've always been compelled to think that you could have someone speaking Farsi, Spanish, Mandarin, Swahili, whatever it is, and they're all thrown in the same class to learn English.
Well, when you are thrown in the first class to learn English, you have your sight words, right? So you have a universe of words that you're going to learn, and everybody's going to learn them in English, and that's how you start forming sentences and learning the tenses and what have you.
Because obviously the teacher's not going to be able to speak all the other languages that are presented in that class.
That would be nice, but it's impossible.
But it works.
Yes,
it works.
It works very well.
One area which I think is amongst the most important, that Slawson and others offer is career tech.
Yes.
Because I have always thought, Sergio, that look, in the 90s we were so focused on getting everyone into college. And I understand that. And sure, if you can go to college, great. But not everyone can, and that's okay. And you can make a great living being a non-college graduate. But you still need skills, and you offer these skills.
Absolutely.
At a pretty good price, if I may say.
Yes.
Tell us about your career tech program.
So our career tech program used to be known as a vocational program
Right.
some years
Whatever
ago.
you want to call
career
it. Right.
tech program now. We have many options. I'll go through some of them.
Please.
Let's see, culinary, automotive repair technician, electrician, mobile electronics, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning.
There you can make a lot of
technician.
money.
Yes, you can. Building and grounds, power line mechanic, cosmetology, esthetician.
Pharmacy tech. My dad's a pharmacist. Farm
Pharmacy
techs
tech.
make great money.
Yes, they do make great money.
Cosmetology, manicuring, esthetician, graphic design. I mean, it goes.
Combination welding. We have just shy of 20 pathways you can select from.
I hope that people hear what we're talking about, because it is so important that folks realize that there are skills out there that can provide a very comfortable living. Yeah, oftentimes you may be the benefit of a bargaining agreement, and if you're a benefit of a bargaining agreement, you can receive benefits. And so are people hearing your plea to come join Career Tech, be it high school, be it adults?
Well, I want to thank you, number one, for this opportunity to share this information with your viewers.
Right.
We need to get the word out there. I think many people don't know that this resource is available to them. Oftentimes, you're trying to get into community college, you're trying to get into the right classes at any college or university, and you can't get the right class, and you have to wait. Well, this is something you can do in the meantime.
Of
and
course.
prepare for something else. This is, the CTE program is something that could lead the way to an apprenticeship program.
Right, that's a very good point.
Absolutely.
It's like in welding or whatever it may be.
Absolutely.
And so how do we access these programs? How does this work? Is it by semester, or how do you march forward?
We have 11 sites. The 11 sites are a little bit different, and each program is a little bit different. Some of the programs are what we call open enrollment. So you can show up as a student or as a potential learner or student, and it's available for you. You can register year-round.
Oh, wow.
Other programs, for instance, pharmacy tech or cosmetology, is more of a managed enrollment or cohort.
And do you get a certificate?
You get a certificate completion for each of the courses you complete. And some of them, of course, you have to go on and take an examination at the state board level and get the correct license or certification.
And would these classes, would any of them transfer to community college for credit purposes?
That's a great question. We do have one program, the Child Development Program, which has an articulation agreement with East Los Angeles Community College. And so when these people finish this program and they go and enroll at ELAC, we call it ELAC, yes, then they do get some college credits for it. But as a general rule, we don't grant credits.
That's okay.
We grant certificates of completion.
And are there certain programs whereby you take, I don't know, 3 or 4 classes and you get a bigger certificate, I guess you could say, or a more significant?
Yes. So most programs are made up of 3 or 4 classes.
Got
Let's
it.
say
That's
cosmetology,
right?
Right,
exactly.
Cosmetology 1, 2, and 3.
Perfect. That's what I was wondering.
Yes,
And so, and then you take your exam, and you're a cosmetologist.
And hopefully you get your license.
Okay. So how can we find out more about Slawson or any of the other institutions?
We have a phone number, 323-729-6400. People are more than welcome to email me at Sergio, Sergio.Calderon, C-A-L-D as in David, E-R-O-N, at LAUSD for Los Angeles Unified School District.net.
You're a good man.
Thank
His
you,
name
friend.
is Sergio Calderon with the Richard and Slawson Southeast Occupational Center, part of LAUSD. I'm Brad Pomerantz, Local Edition.